Hello and welcome back to my channel. I want to say welcome to 2025. I didn't think that when I was facing the year 2000 I'd reach 25 years later. Right now we are facing a lot of things currently already in January. I'm thinking about things like the fires in Los Angeles, which I feel very sorry for those people that have lost their homes, their businesses, and their livelihoods. I also think about the disease that's currently doing the rounds. I don't have all the facts on where it is currently. I also think about COVID that's still doing its rounds, even though it's sort of under control. I also think about those people who are really struggling financially. I am in a privileged position to have work, to have family and friends to support me. And most of all, I've got you, my viewers, who have been patiently waiting for a video from this channel. I apologize for not coming to you sooner, but I really needed a break from everything and everyone, and now I'm rejuvenated and ready to take this year on head on. So I thank you for everything that you have been doing for me this past year. This channel has gone from about 300 subscribers to over 450 subscribers, and we're almost at 500 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed and you're watching this video, I suggest you click that button and ring that bell so that you'll be notified when I upload a video. I'm not gonna upload every week because of my work schedule that I'm currently following. But please check out the videos that I've already created in 2024 and look out for videos that's coming this year. I have a few things that I plan to do in 2025. One of those things is, I don't know if you know about it, but I'm part of an organization that does search and rescue. So what does search and rescue do? Well, it's in the name. They search and they rescue. Now, this organization is non-profit. So any money that goes into this organization goes to help those in need. So what we do is, if someone, let's say, is trapped in a river, for instance, we would be called out and then assist to get that person to safety. Or, for instance, if someone's missing, we would be called in to go and search for that person, whether it be alive or already deceased. We also are privileged to have people in the organization that's very skilled at what they do. So when you call this organization SARZA, it's spelled S-A-R-Z-A. So if I were to spell it in other ways, it would be Sierra Alpha Romeo Zulu Alpha. Go and look for SARZA and you'll find all the information what they do. Now this year I am aiming and hoping that I will become a search and rescue qualified person. So what that entails is training training, training, and more training, and eventually it comes to the test. So you go through a very vigorous training exercise through a whole long period, and then at one point when you feel you are ready, they test you, and if you pass, you are rescue qualified. Now, what does rescue qualified means? It means that you are now ready to go out and help those in need on your own or with your team, but without supervision. Currently, I work under supervision from those who are rescue qualified. That doesn't mean I am not able to do anything, or I am unskilled, or I don't know what I'm doing. It just means that they need to check that I follow all the procedures that needs to be followed. It's to keep me safe, and also to keep the organization safe and secure. Now, why do I speak about SARSA, or Search and Rescue? It's because I do a lot of exercising, and some of that exercising is very, very tough. I go on long hikes sometimes, or we do 4x4 training, or we do rescue exercises or stuff like that. And equipment that we use on these exercises can be very pricey. And no, I'm not asking money from you. I'm just informing you about what I do. So luckily I've got a good job, and I edit videos for a company in White River that's close to Nelspruit, and thanks to the income that I get, I can buy equipment, and I love what I do. So SARSA doesn't pay you. Like I said, it's a non-profit, and I love it. Now, to close this part off, is I just wanted to say that my first goal is to get rescue qualified this year. My second goal is to get fit. I know you've heard this before. People want to get fit in January, and by May you are not doing anything anymore. I'm saying I'm keeping myself accountable, because if I'm not fit, I won't be able to do anything out there. But it also involves sacrificing some things that I would like to do. Like, for instance, I would like to make more videos. So what I would then do is I would film my exercising. Now, my exercising entails going on short hikes. Now, why short? It's because the actual distance of these hikes is short. It's about 5 kilometers, and I'm going to be in this kit, going to have a whole lot of stuff on me, and I'm going to go on these short hikes to get strong and fit. That's also one of the things I want to do. Also, I would like to grow this channel. So if you think my content is worthy of someone else getting value from it, like you learning something from me, then I would like you to share my channel and tell people about my channel. I would also like to inform people this year more about my job. I would like to teach people editing, the basics of editing. I would like to explore new things, like, for instance, the AI world. of editing and creation of that. No, I'm not going to replace myself with the AI version. And when it comes to that, I don't think it will be the same, because there's only one of me, and I want to keep it like that. My way of speaking, my look, um, everything about me, there's only one. And the reason why I don't want an AI version of me is because God, the one who created me, the one who created you, there is only one God, one true God, and He forbids copying anything in the universe. What I mean by that is to take something that He created and make a copy of it. That's why I'm against cloning. I'm against AI clones, and also I'm against a lot of things involving having a fake out there. So for instance, people taking AI and faking the president of United States, or faking the president of Russia, or president of South Africa, or celebrities, and make them say and do things that they didn't do. So I name a few presidents and people. It's just, I don't care about them in particular, but to take someone's liking and putting words in their mouth as if they were saying that, that's wrong. Even if you took my video and my way of speaking and all of that and doing that and faking me, it's not right. Something else I wanted to talk about in this video was budgeting. Now, if you are a game developer who's watching this video, I would like to hear from you. There's a game that involves budgeting that I would like you to get involved with, which will be beneficial for parents, kids, and anyone out there, basically, to teach them how to budget. And it starts from a kid's level and it works up to someone who is very rich. I'm not saying being rich is the goal. I'm just saying there are levels in this game that you climb, but also based on knowledge and abilities and so forth. And I think it will be beneficial for everyone, like I said. And I think it would also, I would like to have it in two ways: a board game and also a digital version of the board game. So if you know how to do this and you can help me, great. If you have money that you would like to invest in this project, you can also contact me. So if you want to ever contact me, my email address is in the description of my channel, not my video, my channel. Go to my channel, check it out, and email me. I do check my email at least once a day. And send me your questions, your thoughts, your comments, and I would gladly answer or give you feedback or whatever. Then something else, business wise, from my personal business side, I do video editing like I've said in the past. Now, if you are someone who doesn't have time to edit small videos or make short form content, I would like you to contact me. I am very skilled at making shorts. I currently make shorts for someone else. I'm not going to name names here, but I do it for them. And I currently get a minimum of 50 shorts a day that I produce. So if you were to do the math, that's about 250 shorts in a week. That's 1,000 shorts in a month. I know it sounds crazy, but that's what it comes to. Take into account it is 5 days of the week, 50 per day, so it's 250 times 4, there's 4 weeks, that's 1,000 shorts. Now, also take in consideration, these are videos that are already been edited in some way, so the color grading was done, the sound was done, so you need to think about those things before you give me the content. I do not charge a lot of money because I know things are very tough out there, but also I need to live. I need to make a living and I need to support myself. So send me a email requesting that I talk to you about this, because I can produce a lot of content for you on a nightly basis, not a daily basis, because during the day I work for this other person, so at night I can produce content for you, and that would, I think, help you a lot, and you can then focus on other things. So that's also something. Then I want to address the current situation in South Africa. In South Africa, we've got a situation where the weather, especially in our area, is quite heavy. Today we've got a nice sunny day, that's why I'm sitting outside in this nice boma that we've built, but I don't want to show you how wet it really is. I mean, it was still raining last night, and it does sound like I'm complaining, but I'm not. I just want to say that things don't look the same everywhere. There are certain areas that's very wet, there's certain areas that's very dry, and I want you to pray that those areas that are too dry get rain, and those areas that's too wet get some sunlight, so that the moisture can be taken out of those areas, because people are suffering because of it. And then also take in consideration that the livelihoods of farmers are hanging in the balance because of these weather situations we have. I also want to say thank you to God for sparing us in Nelspruit from floods. There's areas around us that had terrible floods, and I feel for those people who have been affected by floods, and also feel for those who are affected by drought. And I think by this point you get an idea of what the situation is in South Africa. As far as it goes for the world, I do not have a full picture, but those countries who are struck by are still war stricken, I want to say I want you to hang in there, and I want you to think about what it could be once the war is over, and I want you to hold on to that. And I apologize for those jerks who are blowing their horns in the street. I want to say, hold on, hold fast on the idea that the war could end very soon, and we don't know the future. We can only hope and pray that things will stabilize and the war can end, because war is not a pretty picture, and those who call for war, I want you to think twice before you do that, because once you're in that war, it's not a pretty picture. Also, the things that happen around South Africa, in particular Mozambique, Namibia, Zimbabwe, Eswatini, the unrest that's taking place in those countries because of people that's unhappy. I want you to think about those people and what they're going through. There were a lot of things that happened there, and it's painful. And I'm not physically directly affected, but there's always people around me that have people that are affected, and I hear how's it going there and what they experience and so on, and it's not a pretty picture, and it never was, never will be. But to end things on a lighter note, I want to say to all of you, may you all have a prosperous and good 2025, and may any pandemic that comes our way be turned around and sent back to where it came from, and not affect us, because we don't want to repeat 2020. Yes, there were good things that happened in 2020, but I do not want to repeat 2020. And I certainly think you also don't want to repeat 2020. I thank you, and may God bless you and keep you. Goodbye.